she's back on that again.
You live inside a screen you bought with other people.
She's back on that again.
You live inside a screen you bought with other people's money, talking about a life of mine that you could never touch, honey. It's the audacity for me, the nerve to speak my name while I'm out here building empires, you just playing little games. Yeah, the nerve to speak my name. Don't you ever speak my name.
You're ruining my stream. You're ruining my life. You are bully. You're a fucking bully.
All that clout you chasing on the timeline. Spin a fable about your fake grind. Screen glows bright, you play the villain. Yeah. Talk about the ops you're about to be killing. Used to run the block and make the rules. Learned your lessons in the hardest schools. That cinematic history's a whole facade. Tell me how it feels to play God. Cause you weren't no gangster, that's a lie. Just a dead mother watching cookies fry. Lease was in your name for the apartment. Cooking pot roast from the department. Your whole scripted narrative is getting old. That story's paper thin and getting sold. You weren't no gangster, just a dead mother. Just a dead mother!
Ruining my stream. You're ruining my life. You are bully. You're a fucking bully.
Yeah. Ghost town, no engagement. See the vanity metrics, it's a critical deception. Just a bloated sub count with no authentic connection. Tyrannical, a goblin on a gilded throne. 4 times my size, but you're watching all alone. Algorithm feeds the void, but the numbers don't speak. 1 million ghost viewers and your engagement's weak. Clout chasing in a vacuum all alone.
Another one. You're throwing stones from a cracked glass throne, begging for coins that you've never sown. It's a tragic little echo hollow sound. That dirty goblin's got a lot of nerve, talking about a life she doesn't deserve. Yeah, that's just projection, honey. Just projection, honey.
Yeah, right? Look at you, remixing all your history. Talking about the block like it's a mystery. But that old story's getting kinda hollow. It's a tough fact that no one's gonna follow. That ain't gangster, that's just clout chasing cosplay. That washed up fantasy you're living in all day. She said she was a gangster. She said she was a gangster. Nah.
You're ruining my stream. You're ruining my life. You are bully. You're a fucking bully. You're a fucking bully.
A month and a half straight, I was doing powder cocaine every day. Did I do a lot of it? No, because it's too sped up for me, but just enough to keep me awake. Because while I was in the house of hell, that's what we're going to call it from now on. So if you know, while I was in the house of hell, I'm like, oh, I can't sleep no more. Shit will pop off at any motherfucking time in this motherfucker, and I have to be awake. I have to be fully fucking awake. So yeah.
House of Hell! I'm on a month and a half straight. I was doing powder cocaine every day. Did I do a lot of it? No, because it's too sped up for me. But just enough to keep me awake. Because while I was in the house of hell, that's what we're gonna call it from from now on. So if you know, you know. While I was in the house of hell, I'm like, oh, I can't sleep no more. Shit will pop off at any motherfucking time in this motherfucker, and I have to be awake.
Yeah, let's get it. Bliss Chris live right now. Dropping in the deep dive, get the facts right. Dissecting all the static in the timeline. Unpack the culture, check the receipts. Yeah, we see the bigger picture, not the surface. Get ready for the show, it's going down. Bliss Chris on the mic, let's shake the ground. We cutting through the noise, unbothered now. The truth is in the air, we'll find it all. Drop in the chat, hit the like, let's go. It's Bliss Chris on the live, enjoy the show. Yeah, Bliss Chris on the live, let's go. Let's go.
All right. I was tempted to say good morning. It's so weird being live at night. Hey, everyone. This is already odd because I haven't been live for 2 weeks. It's so weird not going live last Tuesday. I'm happy to see y'all. Hey, Terry. It was amazing. We had the best time. New York is everything I thought it would be. I just loved it. I always knew I would love New York. And then the fact that I finally, after 5+ years, got to meet my girl CYNDI in person, it meant a lot. And we had such a we had such a good time. My kids love you. My Minnie, especially, I remember driving home and she said, Mom, your friend CYNDI is so kind and nice. She loved you. I knew you guys would hit it off. I knew you would. Yeah, Terry, let's see what I have to say tonight. I have a few things to say. And there's my girl, Son. Hey, Grace Kate, it's good to see you. I feel like it's been a minute. Hey, Stina. Hey, Shyla. Hey, Dana. Rabbit. Scrolling. Hey, Betty from the bushes. I hope you have some snacks. Hey, Maria. Who else we got? Rabbit. Hey, Ray Brand. Good to see you, girl. Hey, KK. Thanks for the share. I appreciate it. Hey, Jen and Barrett. Good to see you, too. Understood, Mayday. Yeah, that can be a bitch. I'm going to be honest. I'm not feeling 100%. So I don't want this to be a long one. Plus, it's late and I'm old and I have to work tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck is going on, if it's from the Canadian wildfires or if I'm experiencing like severe allergies in the middle of the fucking summer. But I have had that headache that you get, like if you have allergies, you know this. It sits right in the middle of your eyes at the top of like the bridge of your nose and like just touching either side of my nose, like the pressure, it hurts. And it spreads under my eyes, across my cheeks. Like, I am not doing good. I'm going to take some Benadryl after this. I didn't want to do it beforehand because I would fall asleep on my laptop. That shit puts me right out, for real. Scrolling down. Hey, Gargamel, good to see you. It's been really nice getting to know some of you guys in KK's Discord. That was one of the best things I ever did, was join that Discord. And there's some really fucking amazing people in there. All right, did I make it? Oh, nope, it's still going. Hey, Love Live Strong. You guys, this is someone else that I've been watching. I've been like binging her shorts. And now that I've done it for a couple weeks, her shorts are like popping up on my For You feed. And I love that. You guys feel free to drop links of all the good people in here. Here's another one as I say that. Hey, Claire. Drop all the links for everyone. Hey, Aaron, go home. All right, I think I got everyone. If I missed anyone, oh, no, come on. Full stop. There's my girl Martin's mommy. I would never miss you. Hi, Manya. Hi, good to see you. Hey, Jundi. Hey, lady. Hey, we got some like new people in here tonight. So yeah, drop those links. You guys sub up to all the good people. Yes, my Stanley Cup. I thought it was very, very fitting for this evening. I busted back out the butt face avatar because this bitch we're going to be speaking on is speaking straight out of her asshole. Spewing all of her shit everywhere. Sorry. Sorry, I got a little visual. Hey, Abby. God, if you knew who it was when I just said that, sorry. Sorry, y'all. Vomit emojis in the chat. I apologize. Hey, Jamie. Good to see you here. I love that Jamie and AC and people from over there come. You guys can you can see a new talent. This one, Jamie, is a LolCow, okay? No question. I think I said hi to Jen D. If I didn't, hello. Hey, Sassy. Hey, Sunshine. I feel like it's been a minute. I haven't been live, so I feel like it's just been a while. Like I've talked to some of you in KK's Discord, but some of you I haven't seen, so it's good to see you. Hey, Gigi. Did I make it? Nope, I'm still going. Still going. Thank you, Stanley Cup. Hey, Cree. I think I'm almost there. Hold on. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Doot, doot. I made it. I made it to the bottom. Okay. Now the question, where shall we start? Before I get into the goblin, for everyone here, that's how I will refer to her, is as the goblin, because she is a stinky, nasty fucking goblin. I had a few people to address. Again, when you're gone for 2 weeks in YouTube land, that equals out to, at the very least, 6 months, okay? A couple of them, as I'm sure Terry just saw, I'm sorry, you guys, some of my intro stuff, it's kind of, if you know, you know. You know, I've been on here a long time, so there's some past things that some people may know, some others may not know. So I addressed a few of them, okay, in the intro for all the haters watching. You're welcome. You were mistaken, okay? She said life. She said life, okay? I clocked it. YouTube transcript clocked it. Gemini AI clocked it, and then again, I uploaded it again today. I purposefully had the closed captioning one, and again, YouTube clocked it. So, shitty, I understand you want to take up for your friends. The bitch said life, okay? Clear as day. Unless me, everyone else, YouTube, the transcript, AI, we're all mistaken. Don't think so, ma'am. Hey, AC, good to see you. Hey, Soph, glad you're here. So yeah, again, apologies to the people that don't know, but these weirdos fucking listening, they'll know. That's all that matters. Moving on. Let's quickly address the ands, okay? Because there's 2 ands in my version of YouTube land. Now, me and 90 Day Ann, I feel like we ended on a good note on Heidi's panel for people that saw it. I don't want to slide backwards, okay? I know Sarah motherfucking Z had something to say when I was giving criticism in another creator's chat. I don't want to go back to where we were. That's not what I'm saying. But this is something I've spoken on about Anne. I think there's some kind of weird obsessive control issue, and that causes her to cross boundaries, okay? So I don't speak for any of my friends. I don't control their voice. I don't control what they type, okay? I'm not gonna, don't use me as an in-between to pass messages to my friends. That's not my place. It's not my business, okay? I have a problem when within a 20-minute period, there's a community tab post. I didn't see it. Again, this was told to me, tagging me regarding this issue. Again, within 20 minutes, y'all. Then there was a Reddit post, okay, kind of ousted yourself there, girl. Gotta say. And then I get an IG DM. I think I've been pretty clear. I'm not big on DMs. I don't even chat with a lot of like my supporters and people I've rocked with for a long time on here. It's no shade to anyone. It just gets super overwhelming to me. I'm the same way with joining people's Discords. Just gets super overwhelming. It distracts, and I don't need any more distractions. But when I've clearly stated that I don't do DMs like that, that's just crossing a line for me. No, I will not accept the IG DM request. There's no reason for us to be in DMs. And again, that 20-minute succession of community tab, Reddit, DM, like it comes off super manic. I'm just being honest. Again, yes, I understand it's critical. I'm not trying to be a cunt. I'm just keeping it real. Came off super fucking manic, and I shy away from that weird shit. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. Okay, the other Ann, Anaconda. Wow, the audacity of you. The fucking irony of you. Sin, I don't know if JJ's here. Stanley Cup, I don't even know what the fuck to say to this one. Some of these people are so far removed from reality. It's honestly creepy. Like, same with the Goblin today. Like, it is fucking weirdly obsessive, and it's verging. Again, I don't know if I told y'all, I said it in a chat. I just watched the movie Obsession the other night. If you haven't seen it, I highly encourage you to watch it. BX did a live yesterday or the day before, and we were talking a little bit about it, like how you can pull so many different things out of that movie and like relate it to real life. And it creeped me out. And then seeing how these people move, the shit that they say, how it has no connection to reality. Yes, and it creeped me out. Like, I was sitting up on the edge of the couch, like hands clasped under my chin, just like eyes wide at the screen, that entire fucking movie. And right when it ended, like, I just stood up real quick, and I'm like, that seriously, like, it unnerved me. It seriously unnerved me. And then to see the way these people move, another one, the hill roller, no parts. I'm done. Okay. It's been months. You haven't shut the fuck up. Like, it is just do your content and shut the fuck up. No one's talking about you. No one's talking about you. Again, I know some of that's if you know basis, but yeah. It's getting weird, y'all. Can we chill? Can we fucking chill? Hey, Heatwave. Good to see you. Hold on, I saw someone else. Hey, Shauna. Good to see you. You know what, Sin? I want to watch it again. Just thinking about it, like, my hands shake. The actors were so fucking good in that movie. The girl and the guy. Like, it incredible. And it's funny, you guys, if you haven't seen it, seriously, you got to watch this movie, Obsession. Hey, Raken. Yep, the hill roller. That is how that one will be referred to for now on. Oh my God. If any of my people who edit and do AI could do an AI video of that, I would fucking love that. If you need the original, let me know. Hey, Inquiring. Anyways, you guys, so the movie Obsession was made by a YouTuber, okay? And God, he's going to go on to do fucking great things. My hubs told me that allegedly he's going to be doing the new, like, reimagined Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And if that's the case, it's going to be fire. I'm really excited about that. So anyways, he is just your basic YouTuber who did this movie that caught attention because it's literally that fucking good. It grossed over $400 million. Just wow. The little bit, I mean, it's going to benefit him in the long run. The little bit of a fucked up part is he sold the rights for $15 million. And the shit went on to gross over $400 million. Again, it doesn't matter because the next time he's going to have a big fucking paycheck. The main character, the girl, again, she was fucking incredible. She banked $20K for that movie. That's it. Again, going to benefit her in the long run because she's going to get paid now and go on to do great fucking things. Hold on. Hey, VX. Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, okay, so Sen, I want to watch it again because of when we were talking about it the other day in DX's live, he was saying stuff and relating it to even like this online shit. Okay, you can relate it to so many things in your real life. So I do want to watch it again to like try to pull some of those aspects out of it a little more because I was so freaked the fuck out watching it the first time, but I'm scared. I can't watch it alone, that's for sure. Hold on, someone just had a question. Does it a little bit sassy, and I'm not super into that either anymore. Again, I would put that aside for a new fucking Texas Chainsaw. A little bit, but it's not completely over the top. I don't know if you've ever seen Hostel. It is not anywhere near Hostel, or I'll even put it even Saw level. And those are like too much for me. The last Saw actually wasn't that bad, but it doesn't go near Hostel level. I don't know what your levels are, where they start, where they stop, but yes, Obsession. Is it Obsession or Obsessed? I think it's Obsession. If I'm wrong about that, just let me know. Anyways, that is how, after watching that movie, like these weirdos on the internet are really fucking creeping me out, okay? It's just a little much. Anyways, let's move on to the weirdo of the day. Claire. I would fucking love that. I would love that. Would be so awesome. Yes, girl. Absolutely. If we do, I will watch it again because I'm sure I'd have even more insight if I watch it a second time. Really? I didn't even know there was an Ariel Castro movie. Yes, I'm going to be honest, Sassy. I don't know that I could watch that. You guys, Ariel Castro is the guy from Cleveland that kidnapped those 3 girls and kept them for like 10 fucking years until they were finally rescued. That's funny you bring that up because I just started watching stuff on that again. I never seen the movie though, but yeah, that's going to definitely hit different because yeah, you know it's true. Hey, Miss Mickey, good to see you. It really was BX. Absolutely, Claire. Reach out to me on Twitter. Yeah, dude was a creepazoid from jump. And it's funny, I was telling BX this in the chat of his live, like my hubs called it within the first 5 minutes. He was like, this dude is a straight fucking weirdo. And like he just kept saying it the whole time, like, what the fuck is wrong with dude? And then at the end, when we were talking about it, he was like, you know what's actually even scarier than the movie? There are a lot of bears in this world. Some weirdo, creepy men and women, honestly. It's a little more hard-hitting when for me as a female, when I see a man act like that way. But no, there's definitely both. Hey, Camden. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I am so like stuffed up. My allergies are really fucking kicking my ass. All right, so yeah, if you haven't watched that, go watch it. All right, moving on. Again, I say weirdo of the day. It's weirdo of the half fucking decade. Like, this bitch will not stop. Shyla, Let me find out. Peacock. Peacock, if you have a YouTube Primetime subscription and your Amazon Prime with a subscription. I'm pretty sure we watched it on Peacock, though. Hey, honey. It's so weird doing a nighttime live. If I get interrupted, I apologize. Everyone's home. This is why I do it on Tuesdays. A little more quiet in here. It's almost Camden's bedtime. Who said that? Is it almost Camden's bedtime? Let's see, 7:30. No, Cindy's got another hour. Cindy's good. I don't know where my girl JJ is. She may be in the bushes, but she's got another like hour and a half knowing her. All right. Let me, Oh, yeah, the Chick-fil-A, right? She came up and asked if I wanted anything from Chick-fil-A. Man, our Minnie has this man wrapped around her little finger. Let me tell you. That is a daddy's girl. Yeah, there really is. It's scary, right? Fuck, shit is afoot. Yep. You know what, Sim? Like, there's no a little bit of emotion attached to it, because I know, like, I can get animated on here, you guys. Don't ever, like, think that I'm never not okay, or that when I shut this down, I give this shit any kind of thought. Like, these kind of people, I pay more attention to gum on the bottom of my show, okay? And just keeping it real. So, this one, again, it's been years, you guys. Been fucking years, this goblin. It doesn't matter if I interact with her, have like this back and forth, or like I did for a year and a half, completely fucking ignore the bitch. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. She does not stop. She has a very weird obsession with me, CYNDI, and JJ. Again, it's fucking creepy, okay? So she's been throwing jabs for fucking months now. Apart from going to my girl Rebrand's channel and watching her lives if she speaks about her, which even lately has been few and far between. That is the only time I will ever speak on this bitch, okay? Oh shit, my bad. No, it's funny. Even before I read your comment, I'm like, wait a second, that's not Reagan. I'm so sorry, PNW. Yeah, it's definitely similar, right? Okay, my bad. I'm glad you're here. So I have been ignoring the jabs. Okay, she's no one to me. I really don't give a fuck all what she has to say about me or any of my friends. Like, I truly don't typically give a fuck. I know. I remember you. Hold on. Police wife life. We go back to like 2020, 2021. I know who you are, girl. So she did something. And you know what's fucked up, y'all? She did this shit while knowing I was on vacation, because the bitch stalks everyone's channels, okay? She did this shit knowing I was on vacation. Shout out to the person who sent it to me. That day that I responded, I think you sent it to me in the morning, and we had a little bit of downtime. I should have waited to watch it, okay? But again, when I shut my phone off, I'm not paying any of this shit a second thought. I just thought it was a really big pussy-ass bitch move to do that shit while I was on vacation. And apparently a couple, or like seriously irrelevant others, did the same shit. You guys, keep trying. Keep trying. Like, when does it end? I will never respond to you. I don't give a fuck about you or your people. I don't fucking care. Move the fuck on. It's been a year and a half. Who's the weirdo in this situation, y'all? Because I know it ain't me, okay? Keep trying. But this bitch, what she did this time, okay, the goblin, she knew what she was doing. Because she came for my recovery, for one, okay? It's very personal to me. But she also came for something that I'm very passionate about and I advocate for. And it is kratom, you guys. And some people pronounce it kratom. I say kratom. I know that some have differing views, okay? And everyone's views are welcome in here. I just ask that we keep it respectful. And yes, again, it's a little personal to me because I believe that kratom saved my life. So yes, I have a very well-deserved bias, in my opinion, okay? But I can separate the emotion from that and read, you know, criticisms of it, because there's genuine fucking criticisms. Give me 1 second, guys. I need a drink. Sorry, I'm failing fast. It doesn't help. I don't usually stream from upstairs, and it's already like dry up here, and I have a fan right on me, which probably isn't fucking helping. But I was fucking hot. By the way, if you guys hear that fan and it's annoying, just let me know and turn it off. So yeah, this bitch went for something that has helped millions of fucking people. Okay, even if you don't like kratom or you have a negative view of it, why? I really don't understand. But at least respect the people that it was nothing but a betterment to their lives. Okay? That's the least I ask. Hey, Charvati, good to see you. I know, girl. It's not, though. I hate this pressure from fucking allergies. I fucking hate it. I think you didn't like me. That's in the way past. I'm not even around anymore, but I've been a mod for Claire for 6 years, so I saw her post. Bliss didn't like me either. Oh, I don't know who you were originally talking to in the beginning here. I mean, maybe we had a couple back and forths back in the anti-KJ days, but I never took issue with you. I liked people that would give me a back and forth. Yeah, no issues. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, and I haven't seen you around. I feel like every now and then you'll pop up in one of CYNDI's lives, but aside from that, I haven't seen you. So I just ask, if you do have criticisms or a different view, just keep it respectful in the chat. So for the people, and you know, I kept going back and forth on whether I was going to make this like a serious kratom live, like the kratom live that I've been talking about for months that I want to do, and I'm going to get real fucking technical, but it deserves more research, for one. For two, I don't want that live connected to this nasty fucking goblin. So I hope everyone can respect that. Did Teresa pop in here? Oh, hey, girl. We see you. Hey, girl. All right. So I'm not going to get like super, you know, into exactly what it is, or like, I'm not going to do it what I was planning on my head of always wanting to do with my Kratom Live, but I'm going to give a brief overview. Hey, Des, I feel like Kratom is like Suboxone in the sense of if you're doing it correctly, it can change and save your life. But if you're using it incorrectly is when you're in an addiction. I actually do not disagree with that at all. That, again, that's a very good comparison. You could also say the same about pretty much any medication, right? If you're using it correctly, it's going to work correctly. If you're not, it's not. So, yeah, I totally... Hey, 100%. And that's, again, like you said, with everything. So for the Redditors watching, I am going to read something right now, okay? If that seriously offends you and you're sensitive to that, you can leave and come back in a few minutes, okay? I'm going to be reading something. Apparently, I can't read to be factual, y'all. All right, so what is Kratom? Kratom is a tropical tree native to Southeast Asia. Its Italian term Mitrogynea speciosa. That is a hard one. Again, you can get on me. You try to say it, okay? Traditionally, the leaves are chewed, brewed into tea, or dried and ground into powder, okay? Now, it doesn't say here, but kratom has been used for thousands upon thousands of years by the people in Southeast Asia, okay? I think mine comes from, it's either Indonesia or Thailand. The workers in the fields would chew them throughout the day to help. I mean, after you do that kind of job for a very long time, you're going to have some aches and pains. So they would chew the leaves throughout the day to help them. All right. In its composition, it contains several alkaloids, primarily, again, this is a hard one. And you know what's funny? I looked up the pronunciation before I went live. It's exactly how it's spelled. Mitrogynine. Okay, that is the alkaloid in kratom, with very small natural trace amounts of 7-hydroxymitrogynine, also referred to as 7-OH, typically less than 0.1% to 2% of the total alkaloid content. And for people who don't know about kratom or what's going on, this is what's going on. There is two products that they are selling primarily in like smoke shops and gas stations right now. That is either 7-OH, or it's one of these like synthetic knockoff like gas station pills, and they're labeling them as kratom, but it is not kratom. Okay, and we're going to get more into that. So yes, natural kratom does contain a trace amount of this 7-OH, typically less than 0.1%. Okay, it's kind of like how there's carbon dioxide, a trace amount of carbon dioxide in the air. Okay, like I don't know how else to explain it well. Hey, ambulance girl, good to see you. Okay, all right, its effects. At lower doses, it is often reported to have stimulant-like effects. For example, energy and increased focus. At higher doses, it acts more as a sedative with opioid-like properties. For example, pain relief and relaxation. Hey, small fry. I'm glad you're here. Perfect live for you to pop in on, girl. All right. And again, I'm keeping everything 100 here. So I will even read the risk profile. While not federally regulated and capable of causing physical dependence or withdrawal, if used consistently, experts note it is rarely fatal on its own. The primary danger with regular natural kratom often stems from its lack of regulation, which can lead to products being contaminated with heavy metals or other substances. Okay, and that is going to fit in here too, because if you're a true kratom advocate, you are going to root for more regulation. That's all we've been asking for years. But you know what I can say in the end? The regulation that's been done amongst the kratom advocate community alone is far superior than what the big PHARMA has done. Okay? Not just with kratom, but with other like opiates. Just look at the statistics since fentanyl came into the US. I want to say it was like 98. Don't quote me on that. And how many deaths that there have been yearly. Okay. You put a verses in between that to kratom, the fuck out of here. Okay. My point, and let me clearly state this before someone else goes off on Reddit. I am not a healthcare professional. I speak from my own personal experiences, and I have my own opinions. No one should ever take anything that you don't speak to your doctor about first, okay? That's your responsibility, okay? I don't control what you do. All I can say is I don't hold any kind of doctorate, fucking license, nothing. Okay. I'm just a regular person who suffered with addiction, and I found something that I believe saved my life. Okay. Please do your own research. God Almighty, use anything but Google though. If you try to Google Kratom, it is the most biased shit you will ever read. I highly encourage people to, one, watch the documentary, and I'm going to put the link for that. If anyone wants to find the link or knows where you can watch it, one of the mods, drop it in the chat. The documentary is called A Leaf of Faith. Okay? The Kratom Leaf. A Leaf of Faith. It is such a good watch. Another thing you can do, you can go to Twitter and search hashtag I am Kratom, and a whole bunch of testimonials will pop up from people's lives that it saved all around the world. All right. Sorry, I've been kind of ignoring the chat. Hey, Aussie Amanda, good to see you. You know what? That really sucks. Love Live Strong. I think, is it 7 states? Let me see. So in 9 states, Kratom is actually legal. And I just think that's awful, especially with the way that, you know, our lovely Mary Jane has, you know, been made legal. Kratom's a leaf. It comes from like the ground. If you're going to put it in any family, it's going to be the coffee family. Okay. You do get addicted to caffeine. I don't agree with that at all. And I'm not, see, that's the misconception. Sorry, small fry. I am not speaking on the synthetic and dangerous. Okay. I am speaking on the all natural, lab tested, okay, Kratom. This is what the Goblin did. That's disgusting. And I'm going to call it out in a second. So we'll come back to your comment. Yep, that's very true, Police Wife Life. In any of the cases, and I haven't done like a lot of research, but in any of the cases, specifically on Twitter, where they're talking about that this person passed because of Kratom, when you look at the autopsy, they had other drugs in their system. I have never been able to find an autopsy that just showed Kratom, the all natural Kratom. Okay, I'm not talking about the synthetic bullshit that's out here. Oh, I bet. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if we were, that'd be something I'd look into. But you know what? It also wouldn't be like the first thought of my mind. So I get it. Well, that's awesome. I wish mushrooms were legal here. One of my good friends microdoses mushrooms, and it has changed her fucking life. Exactly, Love Live Strong. Yeah. If you guys didn't know that, this is very true. Kind of like how Suboxone even has a cap. I guess someone compared it earlier in the chat. With Kratom, and I'm not going to say impossible, but it's very unlikely, I will keep it there, that you could ever overdose on Kratom. When you take too much, you just throw it up. I actually call it the wobbles. And this is one of the reasons why I always lower my dose when I get a new batch of Kratom, because some of the alkaloid content can be different from the last batch. So you always lower your dose because you don't want to take your typical dose, have it be the slightest bit stronger, and you get something called the wobbles. And if you've ever been really drunk where like all you want to do is lay down, but then you lay down and you feel like you're on a fucking boat or spinning, that is very comparable to the wobbles. And you just throw it up. All right, let's move back to this. All right, so I spoke a little bit about the 7-OH. This is one of the disgusting shits that's being sold in the head shops and the gas stations. So 7-OH is a potent metabolite of the mitragynine. Because it exists in such tiny amounts in nature, it is economically impossible to extract from leaves in large quantities. Therefore, almost all 7-OH is semi-synthetic. It's chemically created in a lab by modifying the mitragynine extracts. This is not regular kratom, okay? This is like, and it's even stronger than this. For any of my Mary Jane smokers, do you save your keef? I call it keef, okay? And it's like the crystals, you know, that falls on the bottom of your grinder. That shit is like 100 times more potent than the actual original Mary Jane. This is what they're doing here. They're pulling this. Remember, less than 0.1% of 7-OH is in regular natural kratom. They are pulling this from the plant, then doing some lab shit and modifying it. And it makes it so much more potent and stronger, and the risk profile goes through the roof. So 7-OH is significantly more powerful than regular kratom powder. Estimates range from 5 to 50 times more potent, with some sources comparing its strength to morphine. Because of its high potency, it carries a much higher risk of rapid physical dependence, addiction, and severe withdrawal symptoms. It is frequently marketed as enhanced or extra strength kratom, which can catch consumers off guard if they are accustomed to the milder effects of regular leaf kratom. Someone like me, who has been on regular all-natural kratom for years, if I were to take something like this, it would fuck me up. Okay? Like this, I'm going to keep reiterating, this is not kratom. The 7-OH, it's not even what the goblin took. Okay? And I'm going to show y'all. Yes, this bitch went to the gas station and bought a synthetic opioid that was falsely labeled as kratom. Now thinks that this is kratom and is coming after me because of on like my recovery. Okay? Sorry, a little passionate about that. So she didn't even take the 7-OH. No, she went all the way to the synthetic knockoff. It's a pseudo pill. These are highly engineered compounds, such as mitragynine pseudonyl doxyl. Jesus, y'all are killing me here. Which are often completely synthetic and do not naturally occur in the kratom plant in any significant way. This is the Wild West market. These substances are frequently sold under the guise of kratom in gas stations, smoke shops, and online, despite having no legitimate connection to the plant. Extreme danger. These compounds are leagues more potent than the 7-OH, which I just explained to y'all, with some experts describing them as potentially more potent than fentanyl. Because these products are entirely unregulated, they may contain unpredictable ingredients. They are considered extremely dangerous and have been linked to a significant surge in poison control calls and overdose reports. These are shit, y'all. If you are a real kratom advocate, this is everything you're fighting against. This is the shit we want. This is why we want regulation. Because this shit pops up and then people automatically like think, of course you're going to think negative of kratom if that's how you were introduced to it. Now, if you're a real fucking adult, you would do your own real research and realize, I'm a fucking idiot. This isn't actually kratom. Maybe I shouldn't compare the person who's been on kratom for years and it's changed their life for the better to her doing this kind of shit. But no, you're a fucking idiot. All right. So now, after I just explained all that to you, I'm going to show you what she did. She's a fucking idiot. Hey, Heidi. All right. just to end, since I just went over all that Kratom stuff, because the market is largely unregulated, labels on packaging can be deceptive. A product labeled as all natural Kratom may secretly contain high concentrations of the synthetic 7-OH or other dangerous chemicals. If you suspect an overdose or adverse reaction, please call 911. Also, just so everyone is educated here, in these kind of circumstances with these disgusting synthetic fucking pills, you actually can use naloxone as well. All right, give me a second to pull this up, you guys. Hey, Simply Blonde, good to see you. Again, like, I get animated, you guys. I'm completely fine. This pissed me off. This is dangerous. This shit that creators do online is fucking dangerous, and she is spreading misinformation. Okay, this is not okay. Again, everything that the Kratom advocate community fight against. Okay, and I fully believe that she knew this shit. This is why she did this. She knew this was one thing that I would get, because this bitch is begging for attention. Did my audio go? God damn it. Hold on, y'all. Every time I go to share, it does that. Is it better now? I bet it's better now because I clicked off the button. Someone let me know if it's better. Every time I go to share screen on StreamYard, it starts to do that. Yep. All right. Thank you, Chart Daddy. Well, let me back up again because I want to be fucking clear here. This bitch knew that this would grab my attention. She has been begging for anyone's attention because we can scroll through her channel, y'all. Her channel's 4 times the size of mine. The views, but even worse, the engagement, it's fucking pitiful. It is pathetic. Okay. Like, and again, you guys know me. I don't care about views. I'm not monetized. She is. I don't give a fuck about views. I come on here because I like doing this shit. It's just a hobby at this point, and I get to talk to some amazing people. That is it. That is all. But for this bitch to come at me for my views when her channel's 4 times monetized, okay. Hi, is it Lizzle and Alex Forever? Hello. Nice to have you here. All right, so yeah, she knew this shit would grab my attention. She knew that I would respond to this. Everyone applaud for the goblin, okay? She finally got what she fucking wanted. All right, let me share this screen. I'm going to play this. Give me a second. I don't want my audio to go out.
Pseudo, if anyone is familiar with Kratom, really not. I literally grabbed this. That's what it was called, right? And I'm like, oh, I should see if my dad can, like, maybe take this instead of any pain pills, right? Like, that's got to be better for him. I don't know anything about. I don't know shit about it. I don't know nothing about Kratom. I don't even know if I can say
that here. Would you put something not just in your own body, but a family member's body, your own father, that she just said, I know nothing about it. I can't even say the word. Would you just, I mean, I'm going back to like when I was in my teens and like dabbling, and a friend hands me a pill and I just fucking pop it in my mouth. Are we 16, 17 again, Goblin? You're disgusting. Who in their right fucking mind does that? Knowing nothing about it. I'm sorry. Hopefully the audio is okay because I had to stop to say that. Right? Hey, Pixie. Good to see you, girl. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I've never thought of that, Soph. KK, you were totally right. Totally right. And just with a different, more, this is crazy, I'm saying this about Lori Jones, this one has an even more annoying vocal fry. Okay? It is unfucking bearable to me. And you know, when you just already don't like someone and then they have a horrible fucking vocal fry, like, it just makes it 10 times worse. I think you know who this is. You were around then. For now, Love Live Strong, yeah, you probably don't know. You guys, you don't need to know, okay? That's the thing. That's everything she wants. I probably should tag her channel in the description, so I guess if you want to know, you can go after the live. She's a nobody. She is a fucking nobody. That's all you need to know. So I know you know. Yeah, Rebrand, I'm not going to go on any theories about any family members, though. I will point out, just because she fucking said it, like, who does that? Do you guys know how long that my husband researched Kratom before he even let me try? It was weeks. Weeks. All right. Oh, all right. Nails on the chalkboard, but we're going to fucking continue.
And then, of course, after I take it myself, because I got him one and I got me one, after I take it myself, I'm like, oh, I see why opiate addicts think they could take this as opposed to their pain medication, because it made me high than a bitch. And then I had a whole Kratom hangover all of like Thursday. I didn't want to do shit but sleep because I couldn't fucking sleep when I took that pill, and I was blasted. Anybody, okay? I don't give a fuck. I have taken this shit myself. If anybody,
you guys, like, zero research. She's such a fucking imbecile that she even says it. I don't know. And I don't even know how to pronounce this fucking thing. But let me put it in mine and my family member's body. But then afterwards acts like she knows everything about it. Oh my God. It's so fucking ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And yes, sorry, Pixie, I had your comment highlighted. Yes. He's already on other medications, and you're going to give him a gas station pill that you know nothing about. What possible reactions he could have? Like, that is so beyond negligent and disgusting, in my opinion, and dangerous. That, you know what? I didn't even put much thought into what we're talking about here right this second when I screen recorded this and listened to it the one time, because I can only handle her 2 times, okay? You are so fucking right. Thank you. Small Fry says, I could never give my parents Kratom, to be honest. While my mom battled stage 3 cancer, I gave her THC for pain management. But Kratom from a gas station? Never. I would rather peel my skin off. Yes. I would rather gouge my eyes out. Like, no. Right, Rebrand? A hangover from Kratom? But again, reiterating, what she took is a synthetic opioid. That is not Kratom, you guys. Knowing that, let's let her continue, because apparently she's the masterclass in this, y'all. She knows everything she needs to know about it now, but she don't even know what the fuck she put in her body.
takes a pseudo level of Kratom and calls themselves in recovery. In fact, just because I don't know that much about it, I would say if you take that at all and then find yourself calling yourself in recovery, lies you tell, because I got fucked up. I literally took it with the idea that I would get a high of some sort. Certainly not that fucking high. I will never mess with K-R-A-T-O-M ever the fuck again. And my dad didn't like it, so there's that. He don't like them either. Fuck again. And my dad didn't like it, so
I mean, you guys see what she's doing here, right? You understand why I almost feel like I didn't have a fucking choice but to respond to this bullshit. It's so bad. And she's not talking about Kratom. And look, she didn't mince words either, because at first she was like, if you take the pseudo level of Kratom, and then she backtracks and says, no. If you take Kratom at all and call yourself in recovery, you took a synthetic opiate. You dumbass. All right, I gotta pause her again for a second, because we'll finish it in a second. The whole thing was, it's not over yet. There's more, rebrand. The whole thing was, yes, exactly. That's exactly what she's saying. So let's pause her for a second. And again, I know, Terry. Like, it's so fucking, if you know the history and what's going on, it's so fucking obvious. Like, all right, let's get away from the horrific vocal fry for a few minutes. Again, I'm not going to make this an in-depth live about Kratom or my personal recovery, okay? There's only been 2 times that I've spoken semi-personally, even though, like, barely cracked the egg on what I've spoken with. But this is not going to be one of those times. But I'm going to give you a brief overview of how I came to find Kratom. So yes, I was addicted to pills, okay, from a back surgery. Got in some trouble, as addicts fucking do, okay? I then got into recovery. When I went to IOP, automatically gave me Suboxone. I had heard, of course, when you were taking, Suboxone was still very new though. I had heard of it, but knew pretty much next to nothing about it. And again, I just spoke on knowing what you're putting in your body beforehand. And this is the advice that I'm giving myself looking back now. But, and I'm not using this as an excuse, if you have ever been in addiction and you are to the point where you are just fucking done, like, just throw your hands in the sky and just hand yourself over to professionals. Like, I will do what the fuck you tell me to do, because what I've been doing obviously hasn't been working. I was at that point, but I do wish that I was more educated on Suboxone, okay? Because it wasn't for me. It served me when it did, okay? I don't know that I would change a little bit. I don't know that change would be completely cutting out that part where I was given Suboxone and on it for a little bit. Because I do think it at that time saved me too. Regardless, we're going to skip over a lot of shit now. Came down to it, Suboxone wasn't for me, okay? So I stopped taking it. And I jumped from a high dose. Like, I was again, I'm an addict at heart. It's all or fucking nothing, okay? It's kind of just how I roll. I jumped off at a dose that I should not have jumped off of. I knew it was going to be a horrific withdrawal. And again, I don't know if there's any addicts in the chat. Withdrawal fucking sucks. Coming off of anything. And I'd done it many a times, okay? I was not ready for this. What I thought was going to be like a week and a half of like total horribleness, and then slowly start to get a little bit better. It turned into, oh shit, I just fucked up my thing. Hold on. I lost the chat. It turned into a month and a half of absolute hell, where I was at peak withdrawal for a month and a half. It didn't get better. It didn't get fucking better. I was getting to that desperate point again. Like, it was not a good fucking time. And I think back and I'm like, my fucking man, like, he is totally blessed in the man department. He's the best of the best. I can't imagine, on top of how annoyed he probably was, like, all the fucking bullshit, he probably felt so helpless, you know? Because what can you do for someone? What really can you do? And you have to continue fucking regular life. Again, I'm not going to get much more in depth than that. I did want to express, like, how fucking bad it was. I never experienced anything like Suboxone withdrawals in my life. And I went through precipitated withdrawals, which are the worst, but they eventually end. Okay. This was like a hell that would not fucking end. So one day my husband came home and he told me about Kratom. He had been researching it for a while, and, you know, still that whole night, I know him. He was probably up all night in bed, fucking researching it. And then the next day he came home with it. I took it, and I'm not going to say I felt normal, but the relief, I cannot I was the zombie finally coming up from the basement. And it took me a few days to, like, you know, get the dose right. But Kratom saved my life. On top of the addiction, I actually do have a really fucked up fucking spine. I have had back surgery. I suffer with chronic pain. I can't take opiates, okay? Like, I was in pain management. That's what brought me to addiction. I can take Kratom, though. And it helps. It's done nothing but propel me upward in life. My life has gotten nothing but better since then. I take it responsibly. I only order from, like, vetted vendors, people that lab test their Kratom Goblin, okay? I don't go to my local gas station to pick up my Kratom. Like, I'm a responsible Kratom user. And again, like, I get people have criticisms or maybe a negative view. I just encourage everyone to just make sure you've done the proper research and not the biased Google research. Okay. And even at the end, if you still feel that way, respect if someone's telling you that their life is nothing but better, and not just telling you, but it's physically seen in how they move. Why would anyone want to downplay, like, what they're doing to get there? And that's the part that hits at recovery for me. My recovery is none of her fucking business. It's none of her fucking business. If someone is propelling in life and is a good, decent human, that's all that matters. You don't judge someone's fucking recovery based off of one fucking gas station pseudo pill fucking experience. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Sorry, lost it a little bit at the end. I'm back. Let me scroll through the chat. Police McLean. At 20, I would have probably put anything in my body just to see. Yes, that was me at 20 as well. That was also 30 years ago. At almost 50, I don't even eat gluten. You're so right. But this goblin is stunted. Okay. Shiloh says, coming off Suboxone cold turkey was the hardest thing I've ever done, I believe. Yeah, I don't know how I made it. I don't know how I made it through. Like, you guys, I shouldn't be here. I want to clearly state that. I shouldn't be here. So goddamn if I'm going to let any motherfucker, especially online fucking stranger, I don't know from Adam, tell me what's good for me. I don't care who you are. Again, different opinions are welcome, but there's a way to be, like, critical and also remain respectful. This bitch and some other people are just disgusting. I would never shit on someone's recovery. Again, it's not my business. What works for you may not work for me, and what works for me may not fucking work for you. CYNDI. Nail fungus dealer needs to shut the fuck up. She denies having been an addict when she is in fact an addict. She does not know what recovery is. Yes, and I will go back to my intro where she did the coca for a month and a half straight because she had to stay awake. We can, if you guys want to play that clip again for people who missed it, I got it. I can play it. I take the generic Subutex to help with my chronic pain. It saved my life. Oh, jumping off Suboxone is a nightmare. Yeah, it was. And again, like, and I respect that. And Sophie, I don't know if Sophie's still here. We did a live on her channel about, you know, the misconceptions and the misinformation people are fucking spreading about specifically Suboxone. And I love that it helps people. That's why I won't speak negatively publicly about it. I will remain critical, again, respectfully, but I do see that it saved people's lives, and that's how I feel about Kratom. Rebrand says, I found Kratom when I needed some help with pain management. Tramadol alone sucks, and I didn't want anything harder, so I was looking for something natural. Exactly. Absolutely. I feel like we all come to Kratom in different ways. It's not like a cookie cutter story for everyone. I am too. Thank you, CYNDI. I needed a relentless CYNDI right about now. I feel like you sensed it too. I needed that. I'm really sick of her. There's just certain things you just don't do and don't come at people for. And with the misinformation, just with the ignorance, you guys, I just couldn't. I fucking couldn't. Oh my God, Shyla. Oh my God, bless your heart, girl. There's no fucking way I could have hid that. Oh my God, you are a fucking warrior because there's no way. I mean, I don't know if I said hi. Hey, Chris. Yeah, this one will... What is that? I don't know if you're a Supernatural fan, but it was that one episode with the fucking soul-sucking demon that like comes over you while you're sleeping and just sucks your shit out of you. You turn into a zombie. It's this one. She's a goblin. She's a liar, nails on fire. Do you want to come up, girl? Sin, would you like to come up for the end? I'm going to end soon. Come on, get it. You know what? I feel like you need this now. You need to just get it all out. And what better way than doing it on my panel? Just throwing it out there. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'm an addict myself, so again, I'm biased, but I hold so much admiration and respect for anyone who made it out of addiction. It is a hard motherfucker. It really fucking is. Not an easy feat. You know, okay. Oh, God, we have to finish? We have to finish the rest of this video. Hold on. Scrolling down, y'all. Sorry if I missed some. You asked me for the link? Oh my God, you asked me for the link. Oh, man. I did get in my gummy before this live. I forgot last time. Probably noticeable at this point. Hold on, Sin. I'm coming. It's funny. It's always a little over an hour where I hit, like, peak gummy. There you go, girl. My bad. Oh, man. All right. Oh, my God. Really, BX? You don't even have to ask. Absolute fucking pleasure. And I'm at peak gummy. Come on. This is the best thing ever. We're going to have to finish the video. And I have a couple screenshots just to show the people from other communities exactly who the goblin is.
Shit, girl. I was like, tag me in, coach. Tag me in, puñeta.
Oh, Chris, I'm still not recovered. Oh, my God. My poor son. Do you remember my son at the end of the day?
Oh, my God. His feet were killing him. Yeah.
He was walking like an 80-year-old man.
He was too through. At the zoo, he was too through. He was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm fucking done with this shit.
And that was like right after we got off the subway. That was the beginning of our
Yes. Yeah. He was not having it. He was like, he just wanted to sit down. He was finding seats wherever the fuck he could.
Sit on the table. Hey, BX.
Yes.
Hey, how y'all
BX.
doing?
How are you?
I'm
had
glad
asked-
you came up.
I had asked for the link earlier because when you were talking about when she was talking about that, she just took this pill, and again, not talking about your parents, Goblin, Roach Queen, T-Rex, but you mentioned him. So you are something you pick up at the gas station and you're going to give it to your dad that is suffering with ailments. That responsibility falls on you. Again, she likes to say that's never been her journey. That's been your fucking journey, bitch. She was on Bud Street smoking the rock and all the other things.
Facts.
Then she did the video where she did the, I'm in love with the coco for a whole fucking month. Like, that's normal. Bitch, you're an addict. You're a fucking addict. Looking at your nails, I
you
can tell you're an
skipped
addict.
over the Jessica Kent days when she was hitting the.
That's what I was talking about on Bud Street. Bud Street
Oh,
was.
is that what? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she was.
Okay.
We talked about Jessica Kent, right? From the aspect of being in recovery and noticing her lying and being deceptive. And then here comes Goblin jumping on the bandwagon like she always did, just like she did with Eliana Brown and all of that. Anyway, she went to go hang out with Jessica Kent's ex-boyfriend and her ex-friend Mindy, and they recorded her wilding out with the steel wool and all that shit, bugging
That's
out,
crazy.
disappearing.
She was doing that stuff, BX. That stuff.
Yeah.
She was on that stuff.
Stuff.
And that's why she always had such an issue with me and with Bliss Chris, because we spoke truth from the door, right? We spoke about our addiction, our recovery, our crimes. We never sugarcoated it. We never passed blame onto other people why we're felons, two-time felons. We accept the responsibility from the door. That's something she's never been able to do. So she goes on and she's going to shit on you with Kratom when she went to a gas station and she doesn't know what she's putting in her body. It's kind of similar to me. Yeah. Like I've been in recovery 25 years, right? I don't smoke ganja or nothing because I'm scared. But I went because I suffer with chronic pain. So I went to the smoke shop, and instead of going to the dispensary, and Bliss was like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? But I went to the smoke shop and got a gummy, right? And he gave me an indica gummy. I took a tiny little piece, BX. I took a corner. That shit had me. The world was spinning. I couldn't stand up. I felt like I had spun around 100 times. That shit was the worst feeling ever. And I knew I just had to wait for it to wear off.
It took too much.
Yeah, but it did help with the pain. So I went back and I was like, listen, this indica, no, sir. But he gave me a hybrid, and I took little pieces, and it helps my pain so much. It's amazing. But again, I'm responsible for myself, right? I can't go and take that indica gummy and take more than I'm supposed to and come and shit on anybody else who smokes ganja or who takes gummies and is able to do it without the side effects that I suffered. So she's going to come on and be stupid and not do any research, not know what she's doing. That is addict behavior. In the video, she said, I wanted something to get me high. It wasn't to help her pain. It wasn't for anxiety. She wanted to get high. You got what the fuck you asked for, but you got a little more than you asked for. And that's addict behavior. So she gets mad at Bliss and she's taking digs at Bliss and, judging Kratom and all of that. I don't speak about Kratom because I don't know about it, but I know Bliss, right? I know Bliss. I know the woman she is. I know how serious she takes her recovery. I know how much her husband loves her and is going to make sure she's good. She has an extra set of eyes, always looking out for her, and her family always comes first. Bliss doesn't want to get high. Bliss is not trying to just be a drudge on society. So this bitch trying to use that to come at Bliss really pissed me the fuck off. I don't watch her. You know what I mean? But I'm sitting here doing dishes, listening, and that's when I'm like, oh, nah, fuck that. Tag me in, coach, because this bitch done got me sick already. Shut the fuck up, T-Rex.
I'm so happy you
she's
came
bugged
up.
out.
And I gotta keep it real, guys. even with gummies, I'm a lightweight. I take half a gummy. I take half the recommended dose. That's just who I am now. Like,
listen, I take a
can't.
corner, a corner. I don't take half. I take a corner. I'm
You
like a
gotta build up
chemist.
I get it.
tolerance.
Yeah, I'm like a chemist. I'm slicing up shit like I'm slicing up deli meat. I'm slicing that shit super thin. Like, let me take this and see if I'm okay. Like, fuck that. But I have to be responsible for myself. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
You
she's
know
over
what?
here. It's crazy.
Just real quick, when we went to Puerto Rico, son, I wanted to get a gummy because it's legal there, and they have these little corner shops everywhere we were walking. Keep in mind, you guys, I take 5 milligrams. You couldn't find anything below like 500 milligrams in a gummy there. And this dude was trying to sell me, like, because, you know, they want to make the sale, of course. He's like, just take a little piece. And I'm like, you're trying to, like, I'm with my family. You're trying,
Yeah.
I take 5 milligrams, sir. Like, am I going to take off like a little shade? Like, no, I'm not going to risk that.
That's what I did. I'm stupid because the hybrid, it was 25 milligrams, right? And I was taking corners off of that. I went back, they didn't have that. He had some shit I showed you. It was fucking 2,000 milligrams. I'm flipping out over 25. You're gonna give me 2,000, and then he's like, "Oh no, but one is 1,000." I'm like, "Okay, but how do I divide this shit? The fuck? You like I have to do chemistry and math in my head, and you know what I
Start
mean?
breaking it up.
Yeah, dead ass. I was doing. That's what
Fuck
I'm
that.
doing.
I'm too lazy
slicing
for
it.
that shit. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'd rather just not.
You
That
usually
shit
could
is-
just take an estimate, like take a little piece.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I'm learning as I go. But damn, I earned that fucking gummy by the time I calculate it and measure it and make sure and shit. I deserve that shit after that. It's fucking ridiculous.
See, and that's the difference between us and the goblin. That bitch would have just popped the whole fucking thing in her mouth.
And that's my point. We take
Yeah.
our recovery seriously. We're not just putting shit in our body willy-nilly because I want to be high. I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to be high. I don't want to. I like to be in control of my faculties at all times. You know what I mean? I was an addict because I didn't want to feel. I want to feel every fucking thing. So even the world spinning, I felt that shit. I learned my lesson. I was like, okay, that shit's too much. But I want to feel things, but that's not what she wants. And then she's always taking digs at us. She did a whole community post talking shit to us, and then says she's sending us a cease and assist. Bitch can't even say it right.
Yeah. Yes, I didn't tell you that. She's
That's
a
crazy.
cease and assist.
For what?
I don't know.
Because we commented under it. So she did a community post, like a paragraph each for us without saying our name, but it pertained to us. Like me, she mentioned nails and yada yada. Bliss.
Out of fucking nowhere, too. Sorry
yeah,
to interrupt, Sin.
No.
Came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, out of left field, did this whole paragraph, like coming at a bunch of us. So then Terry Lynn Lavoie, who is a ninja, was like, "Oh yeah, bitch, toma, bang." Did another community post calling her out. So we commented under Terry Lynn's. I don't even go to Goblins. I went to Terry Lynn's and made a comment. So then she's sending a cease and assist for commenting about a post that she did about us out of fucking left field. Like, bitch, you can't be serious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She's a wallout.
Yeah, she sound out of her mind.
Can't stand her ass. I'm so sick of that bitch. Go away, bitch. Go away.
Why is she taking gas station pills?
I apologize.
Because she's an addict, BX. That's why. That's addict behavior.
I could never trust a gas station pill.
No way.
No, and that's what pisses me off, because again, it's everything us in the Kratom community fight against. Like that's what's playing us down, is this kind of bullshit. We've been fighting for years just to have like autonomy and like the right to choose what's good for our body. Why am I being forced to choose big PHARMAs, but I can't choose to take something natural? They're trying to, and I keep this really light on YouTube because it's getting into like the no-no area. They are trying to take the choice from us. That way we can take their bullshit, which statistically kills millions of people. Like,
yeah. KK, we didn't get a C and D, we got a C and A. Yeah. A cease and assist. Girl. A cease and assist. Bitch, shut up. You don't even know what you're saying, you stupid ass. And the fuck? Assist you with what, bitch? No. Have a few things.
Time.
Yes. Hey, Steph.
Cease and desist.
Cease and assist. You're trying to come at people and shut them up, bitch, when nobody's been talking about you, you weirdo. You talk about people and expect them not to clap back. And we didn't even clap back under her shit.
She wouldn't even be able to afford to go to court.
Exactly.
She AI that, like she went to Chat GPT and was like, write me a cease and assist letter.
That shit is hilarious. Like,
I'm
girl,
kind
what?
of shocked, like how she afforded the gas station pill, because honestly, they're not cheap. They're cheap.
Oh damn, they're expensive.
I think so. I've never bought one, but you put Kratom on anything, and you go to a head shop or gas station, they're gonna price that shit up. Like, I would think at least $45, at least. I could be wrong though.
And Lori
But
Jones
for
was
someone
doing the
who's got
same
nothing
thing.
and is begging for money right now online, like,
I know.
What?
She's gonna take us to court, yeah.
Mhm.
But she's saying she's $500 in debt. The fuck out of here, girl.
oh no,
Fuck out
but
of here.
Cindy, since then, she now looking for a anonymous subscriber from another community that needs our help, but all the donations go to Tira, and Tira has to handle it.
Yes, and knowing all the scams that Tira has run on people, all the money she's taken, and she just did a post where she's $500 in debt. Now all of a sudden there's this other person that has to remain anonymous for their protection, but send all the money to me. Don't send it to this woman's direct payment apps. Send it to me and I'll disperse it. Tira, oh shit, I said her name.
Yes.
She's bugged out, girl. You're bugged out. Anybody who sends you money is new or doesn't give a fuck, because she can't even fulfill a pallet giveaway that she has for a nena, a little girl. You think she's gonna care about somebody else less fortunate? She is a poor, unfortunate soul.
Facts though.
Sorry, I told you I can't stand this bitch, man.
Nah, that's you spitting facts. She is unfortunate. I don't know how she doing giveaways. As soon as you said that, that's like where my mind went to. Like, she doing giveaways? I thought she was still living in a cardboard box.
Yeah. Oh, her debt went up to 800 now. But she's suing all of us. She's taking us to court. She's helping out, the waywardly and homeless, probably hugging a homeless today, because her and Kenny done teamed up. So I can imagine them going out helping the homeless by giving them a hug. Bitch, shut your ass up.
Oh yeah, BX. Remember Herpes Queen? Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Of course, that hate bomb strong. You know that.
They're the dynamic duo.
Oh, they're cool with each other now?
I love that for them. I swear
Oh,
to
they were
God.
kissing each other's ass for a minute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, that's expected.
Yep.
And the other one, the hill roller. This one, she was Kendra and a few others.
Oh no, it sounded like your mic was
All that
chopping
hate
up.
bomb.
Yeah, I thought it was just me. I thought it was my disrespectful Wi-Fi. You were breaking
Nah,
up
your
again.
mic is chopping up, yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. It's because I'm sharing the screen.
You
Is
sound
it better
good now. You sound
Yeah, it
good
sounds
now.
better.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Anything
Yeah,
else
please.
to
Well,
add?
just soon
I
instead,
need to
sure.
get through this.
Yeah, play this goblin so BX could see it.
I forgot how hideous. I mean, crazy. This person
Rawr,
was.
rawr, like a dungeon dragon.
Facts. Like a dungeon
There's
dragon.
that. He don't like them either. And I just thought, oh, I'll get a little high off this shit, and we'll have a little high day.
Of a weed?
That's what I get for trying to fuck around and find out. I found out. All the way out. So yeah, do not do that ever. Don't let anyone tell you that is better than anything, opiate or not.
Wow.
I mean, do I see how that could totally probably be helpful to somebody trying to get off of opiates? Yes, I can. But like continuing to take it for a long period of time, you, ma'am, sir, are not in fucking recovery. You're getting fucked up on KRATOM.
And it's actually interesting because I heard that there's somebody who takes that and instead of like a Suboxone, and it's just like, nah, you're getting fucked up. You're just getting fucked up on some natural shit. Like, bitch, no wonder you behave like an addict because you are not in recovery. Anyways, that's beside the point.
What?
I can sure say that for certain because I got fucked up. Did I enjoy it? Yes, I did. Did I enjoy the hangover of it all?
You sound
There,
crazy.
son.
Yo, she has
She
the
fucking
audacity to say that you exhibit addict behaviors when that is, yo, the projection. Every time I think I can't see somebody project more, I fucking get shocked. This bitch is the pure addict behavior, addict mentality. Everybody take care of me. I don't have to fend for myself. I don't have to get a job. I don't have to take care of myself. The internet will provide everything. Help me move. People come pick me up from another state, bring me to live in their house where I can't even abide by the simplest of rules, not to be a fucking acochina pig. Like, girl, you can't be serious. You have smoked rock. You have done coke. Like, girl, don't play with me right now. You are an addict, full blown in everything you do. And I saw Steph just said is up $800 because her Temu addiction. She told me in her diatribe that I only started showing nails once she has a business. First of all, a business means that you have clients that are happy and willing to pay for your product. What you have is people that pity you and send you money, but would never put those nails on their fingers, girl. You are giving out free fungus, bacteria, stank, all that. You have no quality control. It's not a business. I've been doing my nails for 20 years. You were a fan of my Instagram nail page. So don't play with me because I'll hurt your feelings. Your fucking nails are atrocious, girl. They should be a warning label of what never to do or wear or use or sell, bitch. Shut your stupid ass up. I never sold my nails.
The warning label that they should be putting on these disgusting synthetic opiates being labeled as kratom should also be put on Tira's fucking nails.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Use at your own discretion. They're not monitored. They're not regulated. None of that. That's why they're sold at the gas station. Lori Jones does the same thing. Gets some Delta 8 or whatever the fuck she gets. It's basically like K2 and smokes it and wonders why she has 2 brain cells fighting, holding on to that little strand of hair she has left on her fucking head. Like, shut up. There's no comparison. You're trying to shit on somebody who actually is in recovery because our behaviors changed. Hers have not changed. She's still trying to scam, take advantage of people. Like, she can't be serious.
Crazy. Yeah, it is wild.
She put them shits on cell phone cases. You need to read Steph's other comment, Bliss. Like, this bitch can't be serious.
I saw it.
She can't be fucking serious. She's not even curing stuff right. She's not even wearing gloves. I have a live on my channel. I have it on members. I'm going to put it on public so you guys could see how she did a set of nails, okay? No quality control, no gloves, no sanitary conditions, no workstation, and then proceeded to put them on her damn fingers, take them off her fingers and package them for a fucking customer.
Wow.
She can't be serious. The day you ever want to come for me, bitch. I'm tired of her. And then talking about kratom, like, she knows nothing about it. She doesn't know. She's done.
She didn't take kratom.
I know she didn't.
I don't know how much more clear. Like, I just want to make sure.
She's using that as a dig to you, Bliss.
I know. Which is, again, like KK said earlier. Where's the comment? She just said out of pocket, completely out of pocket for what? Why? I haven't said shit on her. I was on fucking vacation. Like,
nothing. Forgot she existed. I was living a happy, never thinking of her ever again in life. But she swears because we ignore her like the plague that we can't just handle her ass. I think she forgets. Make you cry, bitch, because I could tell all truth. All you have is lies. All you have is lies. That you ever hurt my feelings, bitch, please.
I think that's what she wants, Sid. I think she wants she has no attention, no engagement. She needs a victim arc line, like storyline going. Like,
so that she could get people for their money. That's all it's about. She could give a fuck about anybody. All the friends she shit on. She's another one. Never ask somebody how they're doing. How's your family doing? Are you okay with what you're going through? It was always, what can you do for me? So her on this sympathy arc, she will get new suckers. That's how she sees it. New suckers that she could play this, oh, I'm homeless. I've been in the worst situation for fucking 20 years, girl. Tie up your fucking boots and get your ass a job. Like, enough with this. I have a business, bitch. That's a dream. That's a fucking dream that's never gonna happen. Fuck out of here. That doesn't pay
Facts.
your bills. And she depends on new people coming across her. And because she can't match wits, she's gonna look like the underdog. Oh, we're picking on her. We're bullying her, because that's what's happened before. People thought I was bullying her when I was just coming back at her for all the fucking community posts and lives and videos, and then she would delete. She's a dirty deleter, so it looked like I was just, you know what I mean, bullying her. Like, fuck out of here.
You guys, we
that
gotta
is some
pause for a
bullshit.
second and take care of business because
Okay.
this is needed. Give me 1 second. Shout out to Remedial Reddit Rat. What a name.
Mm.
This is needed. Hold your breath for a second, y'all. Just laying down chat. Hold down just for a few seconds.
Can't hear you, mama. You're breaking up. The video's playing, but I couldn't hear you. You're crackling.
Every time I share something, does that. I can't stand it.
I know there's some good ones on that Reddit too.
There are some. You guys, if you ever want to go down a goblin rabbit hole, she's got her own Reddit. I think it's.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Your own-
hilarious.
And it's her words.
Be
And it's her
smart.
words. Yep.
Yeah, it's
She's
just
a LolCow.
yeah, that's all it is. Here, hold on. I'll pull up a couple things, but just let me get it pulled up and then I'll talk.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll show. I pulled a couple things from there, and then I have a surprise at the end.
She really made it to LolCow status. Oh man.
Yeah. And Steph said now, she said that if you talk about her, it proves you're the bad guy. But she says stuff like this and expects no one to be upset or respond. It is manipulation. It is manipulation. It's trying to shut people down when it's not like just her calling me a bitch, or her, like she used to call us putas sucias all the time. It's not even that. Like, you're coming for people's recovery. You know, like, no, bitch.
Yeah, that is some bullshit. That's fucked up. Straight bullshit.
She's proud of that Reddit. Listen.
She's proud of it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because she's famous. She's YouTube famous. She buys her subscribers. Oops. But, she's famous.
Yeah, she's been buying subs and followers for years.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So this is, I'm just going to do and I showed some of these before on a past live. This is just a brief overview of Goblin for people who don't know, or a refresher for those that do. This is one of her community tab posts from back in the day from her now banned channel. How would one put 93 pages into some kind of document so everyone can see? I have my own FOIA, bitch, and every word I've said is true. Why are you messing with someone with all these gun charges? That makes great sense to a mom with 5 children. I'm just saying. What the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds nuts.
My 5 children are great young men, productive young men. And yeah, those gun charges were because you were the front for the house, bitch. You were not gang, bitch. You were the patsy, stupid.
She was the mule.
Yes. She was the one. Yeah, we're going to keep all this here. Yes, in your name, all that good shit. Her stupid ass got locked up and they like, peace, bitch. Puta sucia. Peace.
But then she's going to use it as like some kind of notch to hold high threat to someone. She continues. Yeah, like it's a flex. Exactly. She says, if you have a family / children and you decide to fuck with someone who clearly has access to guns, this shit no longer fun and games for 1 or 2, and people still want to go toe to toe with me. It's ignorant as fuck. Shame on you. Shame on you. What?
Wait, so she's saying she got the access to guns?
Yes. That's what she's talking about. That
These
charge
are threats
that she got when the house was shot up, because she was the stupid ass that sat there And
She
I'm
held
gonna
the least.
stop it right there. Yeah, I was gonna say some other really disrespectful shit. I'm gonna shut up right there. But yeah, she was the dumbass who risked
Yo,
her
that's
family and
hilarious.
her freedom and all of that, and ended up going to jail and coming home to being homeless. Homeboys wasn't looking out for you. They didn't put you up in a telly after that. They didn't make sure you were good after that. Stupid.
How many years did she do?
I don't know. Just a lot happened. That's the time when she talks about when she was a gangster.
So she like 65 trying to be the queen of the South? That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
Talking about
That's
gang
what I'm
gang.
saying.
Bitch.
60 fucking years old and still uses this not just a flex, but takes it a step further and uses it as a threat to people online.
Instead of her saying gang gang, bitch needs to say cane cane. Bitch, you're fucking old. Fuck out of here. You're not living that life. Cane cane, bitch. Not gang gang. I'm so tired of her.
When I asked her to meet halfway for coffee, that was threatening.
Yeah, you threatened her whole existence, girl. Yeah, she only did like 30 to 90 days. It wasn't much, you know what I mean? She didn't do no time. Yeah.
Only 90 days.
I had no idea.
Yeah, but she got all of the power. She's a mafiosa. You don't know? She was down with all them bigwigs in Chicago.
Nah, she probably was in PC.
Yep.
She was in a protected
What's the
unit.
big mobster? I can't remember his name. This fucking gummy fucked up my brain. You know, the one from Chicago. The
Which
fucking
one?
the
Lucky?
mobster.
You, Sen.
No, I know Lucky Luciano, but his homeboy. Oh my god.
Muggsy?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, Muggsy Siegel. Yeah.
Yeah, she thought she was taking after them and shit. That's how she talks.
Yeah, she's definitely not gangster. She don't want the hands from y'all.
No.
BX, even if she was, and listen, we all know she wasn't, okay? Even if she was,
Capone,
at this stage of life, a middle-aged fucking woman still using it as a flex, even if you were, it doesn't come off like she wants it to.
Right. It was Al
Yeah, not at
Capone.
all.
Thank you, Small Fries. It was Al Capone.
Oh, it was
That's what
Al
I was thinking
Capone?
of. Yeah.
Oh,
That's how she
okay.
acts. She acts like she's, you know what I mean? Like she was a mafia princess and she was given the world. Like, girl, that's not reality, though. That's not reality.
That's
You
what
know
I
what
was told by people that know her either.
Yeah.
You know what, Sin? If that was the case, then why was she homeless when she moved back to Chicago?
And that's
I was
what I
just about to say
said.
that.
And that's what, yes, and that's what I said.
Because
Where
if
they
that
at?
was true, they're not going to let one of theirs be on the streets like that.
No, they're gonna hold you
Yeah.
down because that's for life. You feel
Especially
me?
if you're a shot
it's
caller.
Yeah, it's a fraud. It's a front, and it's gross. You're a mother. You know what I mean? Like you're middle aged. Cut it out. It's not cute.
Mafia princess.
I don't glorify my felonies. That was 25 years ago, though. You know what I mean? I'm not
No,
committing
we're
crimes
just
now. I
honest
learned
about
from it.
them, and we get shat on left and right.
Yeah.
But this bitch does this shit, and no one fucking bats an eye. And
She
Sheena,
steals
this is my
from people.
whole point. Like she pulls that shit, but then when I respond one time, it's a fucking issue.
Yeah, yeah. She'll cry. She'll cry that we're talking about her for no reason. For no reason.
For
They're
no
obsessed with me.
reason.
Yeah, she'll say we're obsessed with her. We're obsessed
Mhm.
weirdos. And like she didn't do community posts and you know what I mean? Like shut up, bitch.
Yeah, she's bugging.
Wow. Hold on, I have a few more.
Definitely.
So,
Shyla, but she is what? Is she?
huh?
Sorry. No. I was asking Shyla. I didn't know what her question meant. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, she'll clarify. I don't know either. So, the gangster likes to
You're crackling again, Mama. You're crackling again.
Of course.
And
Give
I
it a
got what
second.
you ladies were
Yep.
saying now. I got it. I got what you ladies were saying.
Oh, okay. I got it. Can you hear
Now
me now?
you
I
sound
just
good.
can't touch the
Yes.
mouse.
Yes.
Yep. I can't touch the mouse. So the gangster likes to report people, not just on YouTube. Well, she can't do that anymore. Like she can't strike anyone or anything because she's ban evading.
Yep.
Let me just remind everyone, ban evading. But yeah, this is what she does. Not just on YouTube, but she was doing it to people on fucking Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Real gangster.
She ain't gangsta at all.
Recording. Oh, this was. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Before I continue, this was something that she got taken down over the whole when Chris was trying to kick Tira's ass.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Chris
Wow.
was ready to go, and Tira was running scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
She didn't want that smoke.
She didn't want that up. She didn't want the proof up there. You know what I mean?
I wish I could
Wow.
explain who Chris is, BX. Like, why Tira... I don't want to shit on that lady. Moving on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought she was talking in third person. That's
No, some other Chris.
There's another LolCow. Yeah, moving on.
when you said Chris. That's why I was like, yeah, she don't want no hands from you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not Goblin. I don't speak like that.
I know, right?
Oh, no, I heard you say that she was trying to fight somebody. I thought that's what you was talking about.
Yeah. No, it's this other woman named Chris.
Oh,
Let me just break it down. This other older, very skinny, like, I don't know why anyone would be scared of her. I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
Was wanting to kick Tira's ass because Tira said something disgusting regarding, I believe, like a family member of Chris's who had just passed. Chris was ready to go. Tira was running scared. Tira said she couldn't meet Chris because Chris couldn't get off the couch. Oh, Chris was fucking ready.
Yeah.
Tira was
she got off the couch that time.
Yeah, she was ready to fight Tira. She was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Tira didn't want no smoke.
No.
Wow.
Nope.
That's funny.
All right, so this is the little candy surprise I had for the end here. So I don't know if some of you recall this. Let me zoom in.
This is my favorite part.
These are some of Tira's old sock accounts from back in the day. I did this years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to try to retell the story of how this came to be or how I got them. Just know these are all Tira's sock accounts. And if you want to, you need to go back to another live where I explain it because I'm not explaining it again.
Yeah.
These are, well, when the Goblin lost her phone after she left Glitter's house. So when she was living in Chicago, you guys, she had moved from Florida to Chicago. The people, Glitter and Nellie, were her old friends that drove from Chicago to Florida, picked her nasty roach-infested self up, drove her back to Chicago, and were giving her a place to stay, a nice spot, like a nice setup in their basement. All she had to do was pay a little bit of rent and watch the kids for like...
No, she didn't even have to pay rent if she watched the kids a few hours during the week.
I thought it was a little bit of both, but I could be remembering that wrong.
Glitter said she told her if she would babysit the kids, she didn't have to pay. But when she said she couldn't babysit the kids without smoking her ganja, then they said, okay, then you have to pay rent. If you can't watch the kids, we have to make other arrangements. Then you got to pay some fucking bills. And she had a whole refinished basement. She had her bedroom. They were setting up for her nail business and streaming and all of that.
Yeah,
it was
like a little
nice
studio space, BX. Like
Yes.
she had the whole setup there.
Yes.
She didn't even last a month. I think within like a week and a half, she was crying on a live stream about how she can't watch these kids. She needs her Mary Jane, blah, blah, blah. I mean, obviously it's Goblin. The shit went downhill very quickly.
She even did a live with their kids in the background.
Yeah, you could hear
Disrespectful as
Glitter's
hell.
kids in the background. Mm-hmm. Yep. It
Oh,
was
that
so
sound
fucking foul.
crazy.
It sucks that it went down so quickly, but in the end, that only benefited Glitter and Nellie because get her up out of there as quick as fucking possible.
Right.
So, Glitter had lent her, I think it was like her daughter's old phone because Tira needed a phone. Okay, well, when everything went down and Tira was finally gone, Glitter had that phone, but she couldn't get into it. Well, she was finally able to get into it, you guys. And I just want to show you some screenshots of what she found. Because Goblin's loyalists like to say that I lie about this shit. These aren't all her socks, blah, 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 blah. Hold on. I'm going to zoom in on this one specifically. I want you guys to remember this one.
And yes, Tina, that was making fun of Real's cat. May he rest in peace. Yes.
Yeah, little white baby saved me.
Yeah, baby, come back or something.
Oh, yeah. Look at this one, Diamond Rivera. That was one of the first ever socks I knew was Tira. It was that one and the Lolly Collie and There was
But look,
another one.
it says received one of the highest number of hearts from Tara Nicole.
Uh-huh.
She would only use these accounts, guys, to comment to herself. She would have full conversations between her sock accounts and herself, giving herself fake engagement. And these are proven to be her. These are not like when we speculate about sock accounts, these are proven they were tied to the phone. So go ahead, Bliss.
Damn.
All right, I'm going to move on to the next screenshot here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Glitter saw when she finally got into the phone and to see all of her fucking accounts on YouTube. The main one she had up was Drea. We have Homeless and Broke, Tira's Bestie. Look at that, Diamond Eyes. Lucky Girl.
She was doing a fake Diamond Eyes to our friend Diamond Eyes, who she stiffed on that giveaway, and we fulfilled it for her granddaughter. So she was doing a mock page of her account on YouTube.
You guys, look at all the ones that needed, like the older ones that needed required action to get into.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Stormy.
Yeah, she's a nutcase. She's having a bunch of conversations with herself on 1,000 different sock accounts.
Look at this, though. This is insane. She had Tira's #1 fan. I remember that one. I was like, what the freak?
Yeah, she's fake as hell. That's great. She's been trying to get famous since like Perez Hilton when he was vlogging.
Yep.
Following celebrities and whatnot. She was trying to do the same thing and failed miserably.
Yes.
Trying to start a magazine.
Mm-hmm. This is actually connecting dots because these are proven to be these people. And she's done this for years. That's how she has all this fake engagement. She buys fake subscribers, views, and she has so many sock accounts. And so she gives herself all this engagement, commenting like, yes, girl. Like, girl, what? Huh? The
Horrible.
fuck? Tira's #1 fan. Who are you to have a #1 fan? Like, fuck out of here. Obvious. And so obvious, too.
One time.
Yeah, she is horrible.
Sorry, I'll get the stench out of there. That is insanity.
She's trying to make herself
Crazy.
seem like she's famous.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get it. You should be your #1 fan, but that's not what they meant.
Yeah,
That's not what they meant.
I remember a lot
and
of
she's
people
always
doing
denied
that in
all
the
these.
2000s.
Yeah.
Not just her loyalists. They call us liars. That is the proof. What do you have to fucking say to that? Come on. Come on. Come tell me.
They'll deflect
Am I a liar?
from that. Yeah.
But they're going to shit on someone like Steph because Steph holds on to receipts.
Yes.
Steph in the chat did this amazing like compilation of just receipts over the years of Tira grifting, just the goblin being the fucking goblin, okay? The one thing that hurt Tira's loyalists, the 3 she has, they kept just making fun of Steph for holding on to receipts for so long.
Yeah. When they demand receipts, right? We're all liars for not showing receipts. Her whole shit is receipts. So they can't come at it at what is actually being shown. Instead, let's deflect onto why does she keep this shit? Because people like you exist. Because people like you exist. And the internet has a long memory, and we need people that have long memories as long as the internet and keep that shit for a rainy day. That's why.
True. No, that's
Steph, if you want them, I can find a way to get like you the actual screen, or you can just go back through the live and just take your own screenshots. Because that'd be funny. Steph says, I have some comments from some of these people and some screenshots that link to other sock accounts based on what you're showing.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh.
I knew
Yeah,
when
this
she had that
lady is
Lolly
crazy.
Collie and Molly Holly. She was a lazy sock account creator too. And one just showed one eyeball with like some green eye makeup, and then the other one with the same very similar name had another eye with just blue eye makeup. Like, girl, you're lazy, dude. Lazy.
Oh, I think I remember that one too.
Mm-hmm. She would have these makeup, because she was the queen of makeup and all the things. Yeah. So
I
she
don't know
would,
how.
no, because she wanted people to believe that other makeup artists were coming to her, like, yes, girl, you slay. Fuck out of here. She forgets she used to be in my live streams, like, you could pull off any colors, girl. Call me a liar, because unlike you, I don't dirty delete. They're still on my channel. So I dare her to call me a liar.
Damn.
Yep, I just wanted to save that for the end.
That
And
was
it's funny.
the best.
Look, even Small Fry says, "Bitch, you're embarrassing, ho." I fucking love you, Small Fry. Obviously, she will say this is fake, but people who defend her lack discernment. How, like, that was directly pulled from a phone when they hit on the YouTube. Like, it was, it's exactly what it is.
So when they hit on the email that was associated to the YouTube that, the Goblin was using, because she lost her account, right? For, she was putting up, what is it, Soft White Underbelly? She was just re-uploading his interviews with homeless people, no commentary, just stealing his shit. And she started doing this with a bunch of people about homelessness and addiction, just re-uploading their content. So her channel got taken down for violating terms of service. And when she went to stay with Glitter, Glitter hooked her up and gave her an account so that she could, get monetized, because she can't get monetized with her. So she gave her an email so that she could try to, revive her channel, a new channel, and make an income off of it. But she can't be a good person, not even for a second. She can't even fake it. You know what I mean? And so she took her account back. Yep. Glitter took her account back.
I remember when she was uploading those Soft White Underbelly videos, and I said that shit. I was like, yo, she about to lose her channel, because she's just taking their videos and re-uploading it.
And I knew the same thing. I was like, yeah, she's fucking around. She's about to find out. That's a big ass creator that actually put in the work, finds these people, buys them lunch, gives them compensation so that they sit and have an interview, and you're just going to poach his shit, his hard work, and then use it and have Diary of a Homeless Woman, like glorifying it. Show yourself working out of that. You know what I mean? Like doing something, getting a job, grinding to get up out of that, not wallowing it so that people could feel bad for you and throw you some donos.
She didn't even add commentary to the video. She was just blatantly taking his videos and uploading it. Yeah, she didn't stop and react to it. She could have simply just reacted to it or did some commentary, but she was just so lazy.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, let me get this quick money. Just upload it.
Yeah. Steal his views is gross.
You guys remember Grumpy Granny? Does that ring a bell?
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
Thank you, GPB, for falling out of the bushes. Yeah, she's bringing back Grumpy Granny, y'all.
No. Oh, she's wild.
Remember BX Grumpy Granny? She was a mod for you for a little bit because, of course, just like Tira, she came in licking your asshole. And then she did that, like she was faking being a black woman.
Okay, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yes,
Tira
and her had this like play where like it was like her Chicago like godmother or like something like that. It was all fake.
Yeah.
No, and then I do remember that.
And then she said that she was a black woman and she would say the opposite things. Like she was speaking about how segregation was good and shit that is like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? And just things that she said, she didn't even know the difference between melanin and melatonin. She said that
when
she had
went
a lot
to say
of melatonin.
Yep, she said fucking melatonin instead of melanin, BX.
Yeah, I was like,
and yes. I remember Grumpy Granny took a stock photo and pretended Tira did her makeup.
That's how she got caught.
Found the original.
That's how
I was
she
gonna
got caught.
say that. I remember the stock photo, and then they edited it to make it black, right? They like
Yeah,
changed the woman's eye.
Yeah,
yeah, so it
It
something.
was
was a
like her
There was a
model.
eye.
picture of an arm. I do remember a picture of just an arm,
I
and
thought
it
it
was
was
a
an
black
eye.
arm, and
So
that's
it
how
was
Grumpy
just
Granny was saying she was black.
what it
I thought it
was
was an
that it was
eyelid.
makeup. It was a face of makeup, and then the hand was shown, and it was a
Ah.
stock photo of this beautiful young black model that they, whatever brand, had put different eye makeup on her. So the makeup was the same,
Yeah.
but the color changed.
Yeah,
And
she
that's
changed
how
the
she got
eyelid.
caught. Yeah, because Tira was saying, yeah, she's really black. And she went from being her aunt to then, knowing Tira all her life, then knowing her mother. Or it was like, you're caught. But then
So that was
people were
Tara.
yeah. So Grumpy Granny was doing a live and people started calling her out. Like, that's not your photo. And she was like, yes, Tira did this makeup herself. And Tira was right there on panel, didn't say no, I didn't do it. And then she tried, when they called her out, she said, that's my hand. Look at that hand. That people were like, oh, that's too young to be you. Look at the hand. You can tell the hand is old. That's how good Tira's makeup skills were. And then Steph found the fucking stock photo and showed it, and she disappeared in thin air. And Tira never got held accountable for that shit. Having a whole woman pretend to be a black woman.
Yeah, she just disappeared. But I have a question. So I do get this confused because Grumpy Granny was her own entity. Tira's bringing back Granny T. She used to do
That's
these
her
like
dressed like an old
lazy
lady.
fucking stupid Granny T shorts. But my question is, did she start doing Granny T after all that happened and Grumpy Granny disappeared? So did she just morph into Grumpy Granny herself?
I think she was doing it before.
So weird.
I think she was doing it
I
before, if
hope
I'm not
so.
mistaken. I think a little bit like she was putting on that older filter, but she can just not use a filter and be grumpy or Granny T, whatever, because that's what she is now, just like I
Right.
am, right? You know what I mean? But it's weird. It's all weird. It's like that was a part of her persona, and then I don't know. It's fucking weird, man.
Look at Sassy. She's where the fuck am I? Oh my god, this is next level crazy. That's what I'm saying. This is like I said in the beginning, it verges the obsession level for me. These people are crazy and creepy.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Robin Williams episode of Law and Order, where he was impersonating 1,000 people. I don't know.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah, that
yes.
brings back. I don't specifically remember it, but I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Robin Williams, when he
that's how he
plays
was
a
getting
role,
away.
he can be scary as freak. Yeah.
That
Oh my
joint was
god,
crazy
him
because I
in
didn't
1
even
hour
catch
photo.
that. Oh, that's one of my favorite movies.
Me
That shit
too.
is
And
deep
it
as
doesn't
hell.
get its fucking just due, man. It doesn't. And he was amazing in it.
Yeah, that shit was deep.
Yes,
A lot
and
of
then she
people
even.
don't get the ending.
I'm sorry. Do you
My
know that
bad.
there was a grumpy grandpa too? She even like made her husband a part of this internet shit. This person that
There
that's
was no
clearly,
husband.
I know, but she was a
That was
real
all
person
Tira.
because she had a voice, but she was just somebody. I don't know who that woman was to Tira. But yeah, she would even tell stories of her husband being an old black man and the things he
Oh, I
endured.
remember
Like,
that.
bitch,
I remember that now.
I would
And
smack your face.
what
I'm
the
sorry.
hell?
They all
Hold
was the
on.
goblin, yo.
Mm.
All of them was her.
Imagine if she was. No, don't do that. Don't fuck my head up right now.
Yo, I
Too
think
many
it is.
conspiracies.
I
It
think
wouldn't
all of them was
surprise
her.
me. It wouldn't. And Chris, none of us watch her.
No.
Absolute.
I
The
definitely
one
watch
thing
her.
I showed on this live was sent to me.
Yes.
I
Yes.
do not. That's the whole issue. That's why it's obsession, because he is here right now.
Yeah,
She
she's
watches
here.
everything I do. My community tab, every fucking move I've made for the
Yep.
past fucking 4 years. This bitch watches.
Me too. She knows that I hardly ever stream. That's by choice, stupid. That's by choice, stupid. She should be happy, but she's crazy.
Yeah,
And
she's
hi,
nuts.
Jello. And yeah, I'm telling you, it was
Hey,
a
Jello.
storyline in itself. The shit that these people do and create entirely different personas. And that's why they're mad, because I've never put on an act. I've always just been me on the internet while they have to pretend, and you know what I mean? Like, that must be tiring. I get why you're mad. I would be mad too.
Chris.
All those personalities and none of them actually got famous.
Right? None of them can shine? God dang.
Yo, trash.
Shit. You're losing at every turn, girl. Give it up. Give it up, bitch.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, this,
go to
the
school.
memory is a funny thing because I really forgot a lot of this stuff until you guys and people in the chat bring it up. But the thought and dedication, it's diabolical what she put into that fucking grumpy granny to have it all tie in and use it the way it's really fucking wild.
But it goes so much deeper than her just being a bad person, because she's actually put crimes on people, right?
Yep.
She's accused people of multiple crimes that were unfounded, untrue, and she loved it. She relished running with these stories behind hate. And she's one of the foulest people I'll ever meet, because you take advantage of people and you play victim. You use all the things, self-harm, being, depressed and bipolar and all the fucking things, agoraphobic and all the fucking things, yet you say the most heinous shit about people and expect that people have to keep regarding you because you choose to keep using a different victim shield every fucking so often, and we gotta abide by your fucking ridiculous rules. No, fuck you, bitch. Shut up, and we won't have an issue. There's no need for a cease and desist, bitch. Nobody was talking about you. You fucking psycho.
She's agoraphobic and bipolar.
Yes, she's that's why she couldn't leave her apartment. She was agoraphobic. Hey, Brandy, I was wondering if you were okay.
Hey, Brandy. I agree, BX.
Yeah, she lying her ass off. Then she used to do streams walking around in the park.
Yes,
when she was living in the park and didn't have a choice.
Agoraphobic, yeah.
She would get mad. She'd be on the park bench, like under the pavilion, if you remember, Sin, and she would be trying to live stream and get mad that the kids were playing in the park behind her.
Yes.
Like it was her fucking park.
And Bliss, somebody just brought up something important. Real called Grumpy Granny out, man. He called her out. He said, show us your arm. Just show us your arm that you're a black woman. Because, again, he knew something we didn't know. And it's sad because you don't want to question people, right? Because people have done that to Martin's mommy. People have done that to Mayday. But these women have given no reason to question them. I think Real did have a real reason, no pun intended, to question her. And again, hindsight is 2020, but he called that shit. And then
he was right.
Commentary, right? It was commentary with Kelly. She defended her against that. And he was right. And he was right.
Yep. I remember that.
Crazy.
There's so much history. Like you said, it goes so much deeper than you could ever explain in a live. This one, what's it called? An enigma? Like, it just doesn't end.
Yes.
There's no bottom to her. Like, just when I think I've seen it all with this one, she goes fucking lower.
Yeah,
and
she's an anomaly.
Recovery, and just, it's not even that she attacked Kratom, because there's people in this chat that have criticisms of Kratom.
Of course.
But what she took wasn't Kratom. She's clearly stated she didn't even know what the fuck she was putting in her body. And then she comes out of the experience calling it Kratom and using that to call me out in my recovery.
And that's why it was.
Up, and you look like an ignorant fucking idiot. You look so stupid. And I had to say something, not just because it's you and I can't stand your foul ass, but because of the dangerous misinformation you're putting out on something that I'm passionate about. Fuck you. Fuck you forever, Tira. Fuck you.
And Bliss, that's an important thing. This wasn't done to warn people of the dangers of just buying at the gas station, because she kept emphasizing she wanted to get high, right? So, and that's what it did, right? I was super high. It was.
BX getting super high right now. He's good.
No, I know. That was a deep one. That was a deep one.
That was perfect timing, actually.
But she did it as a dig to you, and you had every right to talk about it. Again, people are going to have differing opinions, different experiences with different things. But what she's talking about is not Kratom. You understand?
No.
And that not. She's making people believe that is, and there's different types. Like you said, there's the synthetic and all the things. People need to do their own research, have open dialogues with your doctors and all the things, and honest Be honest with yourself. Bliss is very honest in her recovery again. So Goblin, you have no room to talk about her recovery. You don't know what recovery is. She has no idea what recovery entails. None. So she really needs to just shut up, because she's again spreading misinformation with things she knows nothing about, because you wanted to get high. Because if you're not an opiate addict, why would you want something that's an opiate? Right? Because she
Yep.
knew, she kept saying that it's an opiate, whatever. Why would you want that? Why would you need that? I don't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So before you try to teach us about addictive personalities, or that's what addicts do, I think you need to look in the mirror, because everything you're doing is what addicts do.
Yep.
She on that stuff.
Feeling that stuff.
I'm in love with the coco.
Big facts.
All right, I'm going to end it with
Yes.
GPB. Great call. You're spot on. GPB says, let's take bets. There's going to be a short saying that there was an anti-tear reunion and Bliss is narcissistic for thinking it's all about her. Isn't that? That's what all of them say.
Is for the win. That is my girl.
I'm glad you hopped out of the bushes, for real, for real.
Me too. I've missed you. That's facts all day.
KK says, Goblin talking about anyone looking like she put her makeup on inside of a hot dumpster on a sunny South Florida day is comical. You know what? When you guys were talking earlier, I know I have a screenshot of back in the day after she did her fucking makeup. Yeah, she looked like a straight clown. I mean, it was BX, it was Mimi level. It is so bad. I couldn't find it though.
Mm-hmm. And she, listen, man, we could go all day about the shit she's done. She's just a joke, and you want to keep, taking shots. Not everybody's gonna stay quiet all the time. We ignore you, girl. We ignore you. We forget you exist. Do the same, and you won't have an issue. But you need somebody to be the villain in your story. Your sad, pathetic
she sees me
story.
rising.
Yeah, exactly.
She don't like that. A lot of people don't fucking like that. Sorry, not sorry.
No.
She wanted this attention, and you guys,
yep.
To all the hater, I realize I'm giving it to her, but I think the calls outweighed like the shine she feels from getting attention. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's why I did this. But I'm so happy you guys came up. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I swear to God, I sent you a message and then I was like, tag me in, coach. Fucking itching to get up here. So thank you for letting me up here. And I'm always happy to see you, BX. Always a pleasure.
Likewise.
You guys, I'll tag all their channels in the description. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm really fucking tired. I'll make sure you come back and just click everyone's links and sub and everything. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks everyone for coming.
Thank you, Bliss. Love you.
Love you, my girl. Bye, BX. Thank you for coming up.
No problem.
Bye, everyone.